And there's also stuff on small businesses. Any employer with a yearly payroll of $400,000 or above will pay an 8% payroll tax. They're going to give you cruddy government health care, but take $3,500 out of your check, and then it's just like unemployment insurance. You pay it, you try collecting it for more than a few weeks. It's all a scam. Look, offshore banks have bankrupted America, period. They want everything. They want higher taxes, and just like a banana boat country, it's all going to go to them until we stand up and say, no, this is a fraud. Bob?
Absolutely. And that's what's going on, especially with these corporations that are exporting goods into the United States and then keeping their profits in tax havens and paying essentially no tax. And then occasionally, every 4 or 5 years, they bring the money back. The last time they paid 5.25% taxes, and they should have been paying 35%, and that was for $350 billion. Now they want to ship back $7 billion.
Well, there are
700, excuse me.
There are 2,000. There are thousands of sections in this bill. Thousands of sections, 2,000 plus, 3,141 sections. And I've tried to read over it. I mean, it's the end of America. I mean, it is a Swiss cheese of tyranny, just cutting through every angle. And it says all your bank accounts will be instantly always uploaded to the government. They're already doing that. It just legalizes total Big Brother, the end of the Bill of Rights, total control of everything. And then Obama sits up there saying, no, it doesn't. And fines and CPS visiting your kids. And, I mean, Bob, I can't believe how bad this is. And if you try to go protest it, they have goons that come and beat you up.
Well, they'll probably be in the parking lot waiting for you tonight. Like they have been before.
Yeah, years ago. But they found out I enjoyed it at a sick level. It only made me redouble my efforts, so they leave me alone now. Pretty much, except when the FBI drops by, but, you know. Then.
What's a month without the FBI and the BATF?
Yeah, but I think they were enjoying it less than I was. Let's go ahead and talk to, who's up next here? Joe in Michigan. You're on the air with Bob Chapman. Go ahead, Joe.
Hey, Alex.
Hey, buddy.
Yep. I ain't got no credentials to announce or anything. I'm just a regular human being, born in America.
Well, I don't have any credentials either.
Well, I served my country. I said the oath, before I went in the military, and I've been doing a lot of research, and I really appreciate your work because it's led me to all kinds of other areas of information. I just, I know how you get people on there that talk about the straw man concept and stuff, but I'm not going to go on about the straw man concept, and I don't want you to cut me off, put me into that category. I've studied it, and I've studied, jurisdiction and how everything boils down to jurisdiction. And I'm thinking since there's a contract between the government and the Federal Reserve, neither one is allowed to have jurisdiction over the other. The only one that has jurisdiction is a human being that would claim that right. And I don't know how, if you'd have to have
Yes, that's fundamentally true. Yeah, and we need to have Congress sever its connection to the private Federal Reserve that's created this debt black hole that is meant to ensnare all of us. All I've said is look out with people talking about straw men and all this, because most of the stuff being put out about straw man is total fraud, and these are charlatans that want you to sign trust with them so they can steal your property. That's all I'm doing. I'm like, hey, look out over there in that part of the lake. There's some rocks under the water. That doesn't mean that the whole straw man thing isn't the lake. I'm saying there's rocks in the lake. Bob Chapman.
It's a subject I'm really not up on. I'll pass on this one.
Well, there's a lot of patriot mythology, and people never listen. They always got to go to jail or get in trouble and file fake liens and all this delusional crap. And I'm not saying the caller's doing that. Then people think yes, the government creates a straw man. Yes, through corporate fraud, they get us to sign for the Social Security card, and then that makes us a ward of the state under the amendment at the end of the Civil War. That is how they operate fundamentally. But then there's all this quackery attached to it that isn't real. It's force de jour or force majeure. The elite are just engaged in piracy and open freebooting against us. Blackwater doesn't even follow their own laws. Neither does the Pentagon. They do what they want because political power grows out of the barrel of a gun. And it's political force to go shut down all these political events and get rid of the illusion that the people are buying into this. That's why they're punching people back in the nose. And that's going to fail because the true revolution of 1776, a restoration, is coming. And nothing on earth's going to stop it. Bob Chapman, theinternationalforecaster.com, comes out twice a week. Tomorrow, people get a free copy at theinternationalforecaster.com. Bob, always great having you here with us. We'll see you next week, God willing.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
You too. You too, my friend.